This week we celebrated Yud Beis Yud Gimel Tammuz, the Yom Tov celebration of the release of the previous Rebbe from prison. Let me share with you an amazing story of the Rebbe's foresight as far as saving people in Russian prison. I heard a story from a fellow by the name of Zhupnik. He's a Vishnitzer Chassid, and he tells me when he was a younger boy, he used to daven in the Chassidische Shtibel in Williamsburg, in a Chassidic little shul, and they had their local old-time rabbi, great scholar, humble person, but he was extremely welcoming and happy whenever the Lubavitcher Bochim would come and share a thought from the Rebbe, share a sikha, a story. He was always so welcoming that people were wondering why is his fascination, let's say, with the Chabad Bochim, although he was not from a Chabad Chassid, he was of a different Chassidic group. And this Mr. Zhupnik tells me that his father once asked the Rav, why? And he said, I'll tell you. During the Holocaust, after my entire family was murdered, I fled from Poland to Russia. And like many other Jews, we ended up in Siberia, compliments of the Russian government. But the exchange of the heat of the crematorium, the cold of Siberia was appreciated. Hard labor, tough times. We were in danger by the guards, we were in danger by the other rabid Russian anti-Semites, and I always had to be on my guard of just surviving. One day somebody decided to spread a rumor that actually I am a spy for the Nazis. They concocted a story. He saw me sending messages. I was davening Mincha and Ma'ariv. Nothing doing. I had to face the court. Or I should say kangaroo court. I knew very well what the outcome is, and on my way I basically asked God, please let me at least come and have Jewish burial and not to just rot like a dog. As I walked into the courtroom, the place was jam-packed with the prosecutor and witnesses that they all can swear that I am an actual spy. Accusations are brought forth, the witnesses are being presented, and each one had another story how they saw me. I knew that this is it. I poured out my heart, and I spoke to God, and I spoke to the world. How can I, as a Jew, who lost my entire family to the Nazis, being accused of helping them, spying for them? It's insane. It's incomprehensible. How can anybody believe this kind of nonsense? And I say that as a religious Jew, I would certainly not betray those who are helping me. And there the judge suddenly jumped up, insulting me. You claim you're a religious Jew? And you're saying that as a Jew you wouldn't do it? Your Torah says that you have to be thankful to those who save you. And here you're standing and preaching your religiosity while in fact you're a spy. Everybody was calmed down and happy to see that the judge is agreeing with them. And slowly but surely they realized that I'm doomed, so they slowly but surely left the courtroom. And then the judge says, I'm sure that you are a spy, but I don't have sufficient legal proof, and therefore I have to let you go. But I won't let you go. You stay in the courtroom till I talk to you in private. Okay? After everybody was gone, he comes over to me and he hands me a little piece of paper and he says to me quietly, tonight at 11:30, you come to this and this address. To me that meant execution on the road. But I had no choice. I come at 11:30 to this address. Turns out that's his home where he lives. And as I come in, I see here's a man with a kippah sitting and learning Lekutei Torah, a Chassidic discourse. Obviously, I'm shocked, and he tells me, let me tell you. When I was drafted into the army, I went to the previous Lubavitcher Rebbe. At that time was the Rebbe. And the Rebbe told me, you're going to have to be drafted, and you're going to grow in the ranks. And one day you're going to be in a situation where you can save a Jew. Make sure you save him, even ready to sacrifice your life. When you walked into my courtroom, I realized what the Rebbe said, and I saw his vision. And I had to concoct a whole scene so as to appease the people and to save you and not to completely put me in danger. He says, now, here's money, here's a ticket, go to the train station and disappear.